Hey hackers, Cosmo here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I wanted to do a studio tour, give you guys an idea, a layout, a behind the scenes, if you will, on what the studio looks like. Now, if I'm going to be entirely real with you guys, I say studio tour, but in reality, I mean a room tour. It's just my room. I mean, my bed is right there, so this is where I live. Like, there's nothing crazy going on here, but this is where I still do like a lot of my work, school stuff for Cosmodium and all this other stuff. So hacking projects, all that I do in here. So I figured giving you guys an updated tour on my desk setup, studio, whatever, will be pretty helpful for you guys. So I'm gonna stop yapping. I know you guys just want to see the stuff, so let me turn the camera around. Okay, so this first desk is like my computer desk. I also have a second desk over here, which we'll talk more about later, but just know it has more of a hardware focus, and this is more of like a software focus. Now, I'll kind of just go from the top down, explaining what I have going on over here. So the very top, there's just a ring light, cheap ring light from Amazon. I'm not even gonna link it below. I know you guys probably want me to link stuff below, so I'll link like the important things. And if you really want me to link something, just leave a comment and I'll link it if I can find it. But most of the stuff you guys can find pretty easily, I would assume. So, but yeah, this is just some cheap ring light I found on Amazon. Over here, this is a TV. I think this is an LG TV. I've been missing the remote for this. I've been using my flipper to control it. It's probably not the best thing, but I'll probably pick up a remote at some point. This TV is actually connected to my PlayStation right there, PS5. Freaking love that thing. Let's play some good games on there, I guess. And I didn't really know what they're on here. I just put on one of my old videos. I think this is Namcon CTF. Yeah, Namcon CTF. So yeah, I'll just leave this running up here. I don't want to play anything that will get me a copyright strike or whatever. To the left and right of the TV, you have some pretty cool scripts. I have Halt and Catch Fire, the pilot episode, signed by the cast. Pretty cool. If you guys have seen that show, it's a great show. If you're really into tech, it's a good show to watch. And if you're into hacking, you probably know the show already, Mr. Robot. I also have the pilot episode signed by their cast as well. So really cool gifts. One of them's for my sister. I think the other one's for my mom. So great things to have. Yeah, those are just kind of cool reminders of when I'm doing hacking stuff. I feel like I'm living up to these characters and stuff. So, but yeah, on the actual desk itself, I have two monitors next to my actual laptop. Now, my laptop is a Xenia XPG 14, which means it's a 14-inch laptop. They don't make this model anymore. And my laptop's pretty old. You can tell it's old. I mean, there's like half the stickers gone. You can see the hole burnt in from my freaking wrist, just like sitting there as I type away. Well, yeah, it just looks dirty. But yeah, it's a great laptop. I love this thing. I put some extra RAM in here. I think it came with 16 gigs of RAM. I put 32 in here. I have like a NeoFetch up so you guys can see, yeah. 32 gigs of RAM and then terabyte storage. Nothing crazy going on here with the computer, so. But yeah, if you guys want an actual tour of my NixOS setup with some of my virtual machines and other stuff, I do have a dedicated video for that. I will link in the cards just for you guys. So the monitors to the left and right of it are anything crazy. I think there's just some random Acer monitors. Yeah, nothing crazy. I'll link them below, but I'm sure there are better monitors out there. Then to the left over here, I have a headphone stand. I literally got this headphone stand from Five and Below. Like, it's a cheap headphone stand, but I just needed something to hold the headphones. And plus, it has these little little ports in it. So, yeah, this headphones are the Sony XM4s. They're great headphones. Love them. Noise canceling, all that stuff. So I just use them when I'm recording videos or when I go to work out or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much the main parts of the desk. I guess I have like a water bottle over here with a cool coaster I got from ShmooCon. It looks like a little circuit board, which I thought was kind of cool. And then if you guys are curious about the mic, this is a Fifine. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I'll leave this in the description too, I guess. And yeah, that's it for the main part of the desk. Under the desk, I have this little tray thing that slides out, which is pretty cool. And it has my keyboard. So the keyboard is a Black Widow V3. And then my mouse is a G502 from Logitech. So pretty cool. They're great. I love the noise. Like, just the noise of this keyboard is amazing. It has like those green clicky switches, whatever. And it has this nice little foam like wrist pad right here on this tray. And I can just push it back in. So it's kind of like out of the way. Under the desk, nothing crazy going on. Just a router. I have two other laptops sitting there. One's like the DoD laptop and one's the just normal like Windows laptop. And then I have a router And then this one is, this is a server tower. It's not like an actual server tower, but I use it as a server tower. I have Ubuntu server something running on here. Use it for like backing up files, Docker, all that other stuff. So it's pretty cool. And then yeah, the rest of it. This is a mess, by the way. I know you guys like cable management. Like cable management is a lie. At some point, you kind of just give up and just call it, you know. Yeah, and then this thing is just like just a bunch of like paper and stuff in here. So I'm not going to show that. You guys can see I have a chair. I'm not going to talk about the chair. It's a shit chair. One thing I didn't talk about is just like this textbook right here. This textbook is not important, but this mount is where I put my camera. So if you guys saw that or were wondering like what the hell is that, that's what it is. I just mount my camera. I'm using the camera to record the video now. And then these little things over here, they're kind of cool. So there's a cow and there's this ball. I've had this ball since I was like 2 or 3 years old. It's crazy. Like it's probably disgusting. And I don't know where it came from. I think it came from like, yeah, actually no, I have no idea where it came from. But I use them as my rubber duckies. So when I have like a bug or I'm like stuck on a problem, I'll just like talk the problem out with them. And usually talking the problem out loud helps you realize what you're doing wrong. So that's why I have them on the desk. I think it's kind of convenient to have. But that's pretty much it for that side. I'll kind of go ahead and talk about this side of the room now. If you guys know what this flag's from, you guys are awesome. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys know what this flag is from, but if you somehow don't, just leave it in the comments or something. But yeah, this is the hardware-focused desk setup. So on the left side, I'll kind of just start from the far left to move my way inward. So I have this little robot. He's just kind of sitting here. I've had him since like middle school, I think. But I just put some of my cool badges that I've gotten so far. I haven't actually been to DEF CON yet. I still really want to go. So maybe I can go this summer and get some cool badges to put up here. But I have a Patel badge that I won from doing some binary exploitation challenge, and I have my ShmooCon badge as well. And then over here, I just have notebooks just for taking notes on different things. I have one specifically for Cosmodium, another like mentality and projects and school and stuff like that. And then to the right of that, it's just more notebooks, even more notebooks, and then more notebooks on the floor. So now this is the stuff I'm sure you guys are more curious about. This is a Hack 5 Elite kit, but there's no actual Hack 5 gear in here. This is just a bunch of hardware gear. So some cheap like screwdriver set in there, and then a bunch of hardware stuff like tweezers, pliers, wire strippers, just stuff like that. I kind of find myself needing most of this stuff pretty often, so I just leave it up here in this little kit. And then to the side, you guys can't really see it because it's dark, but there's a utility belt here. If I'm like doing like construction stuff, I used to do like contracting work. I even have like a toolbox over there. Over here, I also have some goggle or eye pro. I have this like dark eye pro, and then I have some light eye pro as well. This is my Wi-Fi, I guess Wi-Fi internet hacking kit. I have Wi-Fi Pineapple Nano, Mark 7, and then the Tetra up here. This one's just for display because, you know, this thing is kind of old and outdated. So it's kind of sitting here collecting dust. But the rest of the stuff I kind of just have in the kit. Whenever I want to play around with it, I can. So yeah, it's pretty cool Wi-Fi hacking material. That's basically all that is. If you guys aren't familiar with Hack 5, you should guys definitely check them out. I'll leave some of their stuff in the description below as well. Especially the affiliate links. It supports me for you guys to check that stuff out through there. So, and then the main side over here, there's just a mini fridge. This funny little mouse pad. It has a dragon breaking the computer, saying the computer hacker. Okay, so the main side over here, I have a lamp right there. Not doing much, just trying to light up the desk the best I can. I have some pretty crap lighting in here. You can see it, my TD light only has one light bulb in it. It's doing its best, but you can see it's pretty dark in this room. So this thing is actually a monitor stand. So under the monitor stand, I just have some stuff to hold pens, markers, highlighters, just general stencil writing stuff when I'm working on projects, making flowcharts, designs, whatever I'm working on. And then this little thing right here, this is a book that's supposed to hold like photos and stuff, but I just have like the little manuals for different gear. Like there's a Flipper Zero manual right there. There's different Hack 5 gear. Okay, and then yeah, again, the rest of this is just pens that I use and highlighters and stuff like that. So I'll just put that back under here. I kind of neglected this stuff, but you guys can kind of see these are just sticky notes. The only notable thing here is these NSA sticky notes. They have like the back, so like the sticky side's like right here basically. So you can flip it and write down information, and then when you stick it, it like sticks like that, so you can't really see it. So it's kind of like a secretive sticky note. I thought they were kind of cool. I got them in some like NSA like swag bag basically. Over here again, it's just some hacking gets next to all these books. I'll kind of show you guys the hacking gets real quick because I think that's something you guys will be interested in. And so this first kit actually isn't a hacking kit. It's actually the bag itself is for like a razor or something like that. But in here it's just a pencil case I used to hold like my actual utensils I use on the daily, so like my pencil, my pens, and stuff like that. So this is my everyday carry hacking kit. You guys can see it's a Manscaped case itself, but it works pretty well for when I need it to. So up here I have my Flipper Zero, which is a signals hacking device basically. You can hack like infrared, sub-gigahertz, and some other stuff. It's pretty cool. You can play around with like TVs and projectors and all that other stuff. So it's pretty fun. This thing is the Bash Bunny Mark II. It is a device emulator, so you can emulate keyboard, serial, Ethernet, some other stuff. And also has a Bluetooth radio in it, so there's a lot of cool payloads and stuff you can do. It has some videos on pretty much all the stuff in here, if you guys are curious on what they do. Over here I have the USB rubber ducky. It's in an Army USB case, even though I'm Navy, but you know, be Army, which is why I put it in here so people like fall for it maybe, I don't know. But yeah, in here, this is just the USB rubber ducky. If you don't know what this is, it's a keystroke injector. It injects keystrokes at 1,000 words a minute, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty fast. And then over here is the Shark Jack. This is like a network hot plug. You can plug it into a Ethernet jack and scan the network and do some other network attacks and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And I have it on this little keychain so I can like take it off if I need to use them. In here, I just have the, what is this? The Key Croc, which is just a keylogger. And then this thing is the Wi-Fi board for the Flipper Zero. I only have one other kit, which is just like a Navy sewing kit. But in here, I just put some like easy access, like tools, hardware that I need. Like there's an Ethernet adapter here, Ethernet cable, and then a bunch of USB adapters as well, and a USB-C cord. So nothing crazy going on here, just some stuff like I find myself needing pretty often when I go different places. And then screwdriver, like a multi-cord thing, and then a Hack 5 tag. So yeah, nothing crazy going on here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the kits. And then over here I have some books. Right now I'm actually reading through this book, The Art of Exploitation. Great book. If you guys are looking to get into binary exploitation, it's probably one of the better books I would recommend. And then right over here I have just some other like hacking books. Like I have VX Underground Black Mass Volume 1, Black Mass Volume 2, GTFO magazine, and then just some other like stuff. This is for my RTL SDR. So I just have it on a tripod and I can use it when I want to listen to like radio signals and all that other stuff. And then over here, this is just a big little like organizer for a big organizer for all the hardware I have basically. So you guys see I have like stuff for like USBs. There's an OG USB rubber ducky right here. But yeah, other USB stuff. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you guys can kind of just get an idea. And at the top here, I have a bucket for all like my projects and stuff I'm working on. This is the tail fin for this submarine that I built. This is a submarine. It doesn't look like a submarine, but basically it like uses buoyancy to sink down and go up and kind of like swims like that. It's pretty cool. On the right side of the desk setup, I have this little Pringles cap. It's literally a Pringles cap with a Pringles sticker in it, but I just use it to hold like little screws and chips and stuff like that. Then this is actually a magnetic like disc, so I can put like screws on here. Over here I have this pencil cup. Nothing crazy in the pencil cup, just a pencil cup. And then phone stand, and then over here I have a extension cord for any cords and stuff that I might need to have. Like you can see I have like USB-C, micro USB on here. Even I have this USB-C cord that I'm actually using to charge the camera as I'm recording, just so I don't have the battery die out or anything like that. So in this drawer that's in the desk is nothing crazy, just some rulers. I have two little notebooks in here. One's a quote book and one's a dictionary book. Tape, you know, just all this office material basically, screwdrivers, calculators. So yeah, nothing crazy going on over here as well. The last things I want to cover are actually in these three drawers. These three drawers have like a bunch of little, it's all my like hardware tech basically. On this top drawer, I have mostly cords. You guys can see I have like a ton of Ethernet cords. Like actually like a metric ton of Ethernet cords. There's like a 50-foot Ethernet cord like under here. I don't know why I have so many, but I just do. Then just general cords. I think they used to be organized. They kind of fallen away from the organization they used to have. And this second drawer is like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's like In here is a bunch of HDMI stuff. Like this is all HDMI cables and stuff like that. VGI cables, like display. This is like all display visual stuff. And over here is like more of the audio stuff. Like there's a headphone case in there. There's like headphones in here. There's a microphone in here. So stuff like that. And then these are all empty kits. The kits that I don't really have full yet or that I'm actively using. But I would like to fill them at some point. This what are these VR goggles, I think, and then this is my camera bag. So this is the bag I use for the camera I'm recording with currently. There's an iPad 2 in here. Yeah, an iPad 2. There's a Chromebook in this bag as well. There's my first laptop ever. This is my first laptop, HP Pavilion. It's my second laptop that I had. Some shit, Windows laptop. I have like keyboards back here. These are like cases for like iPads and Kindles and stuff. Here's a stack of Kindles. Like these Kindles are like, Kindles are so cheap, and I love them because I used to put Android on them. I can make a video about that if you're interested. You can get like the Google Play Store and stuff on a Kindle, and you can start using it to like play games and stuff like that. So I used to get it, and I would like get like, what's that app called? Termis, whatever that terminal app is. I would try to hack with a Kindle. It didn't really work that well, but that's what I would used to do when I was younger. And even here I have like old iPhones. This is an iPhone 4 in here, and then iPhone 6 something. So yeah, this tech I kind of just keep around. I like to have it. Books for my spirituality. I'm a Buddhist, if you guys didn't know, so I have a lot of my like Buddhist philosophy books over here. This is my challenge coin collection. My favorite one is probably the Sabercom Chief of Staff one. He gave this one to me when I was able to visit there, and it was awesome. And then over here, I just have some cool like ringing. I think these are like Tibetan ringing balls, iron balls. I think that's what they're called, iron balls. They have these cool paintings of tigers on them. And then of course my wallet, and then pocket notebook. I love pocket notebooks. My current pocket notebook is absolutely destroyed. You guys can see it's like peeling from the seams right here. There's duct tape on it. Yeah, this thing is destroyed, but I'm looking forward to using that one next. So that's why I kind of just have it out there sitting, waiting for me to be used, or waiting for it to be used, I guess. This mouse pad right here is actually a very special mouse pad to me. Lab 401 sent me this they have my, handle on here, Cosmodium CS, on it. I actually don't use this mouse pad because I just think it's so cool to have like a collaboratory mouse pad like this, so I kind of just have it on display. So that pretty much concludes my studio tour. There's not much other stuff going on here, but yeah, hopefully you guys had a great one. Stay happy, stay positive, and as always, happy hacking. If you enjoy content like this, then you will absolutely love the Happy Hacker site plan. For just $7 a month, you get access to exclusive videos, articles, courses, and learning resources, all created just for you.
But wait, there's more!
You'll also be able to freely access our custom-built malware, tools, payloads, and suites. So if you're ready to level up from a newbie to a pro, head over to cosmodiumcs.com/support and check it out today.